What's going on, folks? Happy holidays, man. First of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, happy that to you. This is KspadeTheProspect. I'm YouTube's best kept secret. I'm also the leader of the Wolf Pack, and I am back today with my Madden 17 series. This is my Miami Dolphin Owners Mode series. This is kind of like a spin-off series to the brothers. You guys know Johnny, Hit Hard, Josh Williams. Those guys are still in the league. I promised you guys we was going to check in, and I actually meant to check in this episode. I didn't. We got some business to take care of. We got some people that need to be, re-signed. We're trying to negotiate for a lot of people, and I wanted to show y'all the update because it's a trend going on that I just flat out don't like. A lot of people don't want to re-sign. We're making them fair offers, and they don't want to re-sign. We've already got an offensive lineman that's saying he won't resign. Kiko Alonso, who I felt like had a pretty good season, except for the injury that he had. I thought things was going well between us and him. Apparently not. He doesn't want to resign. Notice that we went and re-signed Damian Williams. We did not re-sign Arian Foster. Don't like his contract. Don't like his age. I know the regression monster is waiting right around the corner. I just don't want to deal with it. The rest of the people I'm looking at over here, man, they low 70s or high 60s. Unless they really coming in here talking about a really good deal or they're young in age, we're just not going to waste our time with it. We're not. I feel like we can make some moves in the offseason, sign some free agents, draft. I just feel like we can replace all of these guys. So basically, I've shown you what it is to see. We're not bringing any of these other dudes back. Let's get to the field.
Continue with another win here today. It's the Dolphins going up against the Bills.
So here we go, folks. It is week 16 here in the NFL. This is the part of the season where when you the Miami Dolphins and you already know you're going to the playoffs, you got to struggle with whether or not you want to rest starters or come out here and finish strong, carry that momentum into the postseason. These are the things that we're dealing with. Now, we are in Buffalo. It is cold as hell. It's snowy, and this is going to be a tough game for us for two reasons. One, these are our division rivals. They play us tough every single time we play them. And for two, we don't like playing in the snow. We just don't. We don't like it, fam. So here we go. We're on defense first. We're going to come out here and see what they throw at us offensively. Shady McCoy, the shifty running back who has definitely built a resume in this league to let you guys know he's been doing it for a while. He's probably going to be doing it for a while. The only thing that can stop Shady is injury. I ain't trying to jinx him. I'm just saying. Second and short. Look at Shady. Whole lot of field. Great blocking out there by a receiver. He's got 2 carries for 18 yards. The man is averaging almost 10 a pop. We definitely going to have to do something different here. And you expect when it gets real cold, you expect to see the offenses running the football more for reasons like this. Like that receiver was wide open, but when it get cold, this football is hard as a rock. It's tough to throw. It's tough to catch. And you see what happened. Miami takes over on their own 1-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Arian Foster. Arian gets a strong 5 yards up the middle. On 2nd and 5, Ryan Tannehill throws a strike to the tight end, Jordan Cameron. Jordan Cameron is sneakily, quietly having a really good season, and right there, that's a huge pickup, almost a 50-yard pickup, gets Miami across midfield. Ryan Tannehill comes back, hooks out with a name that you don't hear us call very often. That'll be Griff Whalen over there on the first down. Big time pickup. We got some uncanny heroes being talked about so far in this game, and I like it. Miami's in the red zone for the first time today on 3rd and 9, right across the middle to the receiver, Devontae Parker. Devontae has by far had a breakout season, the most breakout of seasons of the offensive unit over here on the Miami side of the football. Keep in mind, Jarvis Landry is injured. I think he got hurt 2 weeks ago. So, look at this right here. Miami misses the extra point. The wind is like 13, 14 miles per hour. We tried to adjust for it, just missed it. But Jarvis Landry's been hurt for a couple of weeks, and the team has really expected Devontae Parker to grow up quickly, and so far he has. Defense back on the field trying to see if they can contain Shady McCoy, Tyrod Taylor, and the weapons that they got over here on the offensive side of the ball. They forced him into a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 6, you go safe, check it down. Big time hit delivered at the end of that play, but too late. After the first down, Tyrod has looked real efficient. He's not doing a ton of throwing, but when he's dropping back, he's making smart reads. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Play action pass to Shady McCoy. Tyrod rolling out against the traffic, throwing back across the field, hooking up with a receiver. That's a big time pickup of yardage. What is going on? That whole play just looked crazy. It looked crazy. I think that's why it worked. 1st and 10, they go with the pitch play. Shady McCoy outside, dancing around like he does. He moves the chains again. Shady, come on, bro. 6 carries for 32 yards. He is gashing the Miami defense. 2nd and goal from the 2. Look at this right here. Receiver reverse type play. Mario Williams was over there, had a chance to make a play on it, wrapped up the receiver and just couldn't bring him down. Of course, they make their extra point. We got a 7-6 game early in the 2nd quarter. It's going to be a crazy game, I can already tell. Like the atmosphere is just telling me this is going to be a crazy game. 3rd and short, Tannehill checks it into the flats. You know Arian Foster's a great receiver out of the backfield. Catches the football, makes sure to keep the feet driving, falls forward. 1st and 10 Miami. Tannehill dropping back, taking off, running with it. Gets past the 1st down marker, slides safely to the frozen grass out here. 1st and 10 Miami. Don't forget Ryan Tannehill used to play receiver. He can run. Doesn't do it a lot, but he can. Probably should have right here. Hughes gets to him, 1st sack of the day. 2nd and forever. Tannehill's got to go no huddle. Apparently he saw something out there he want to take advantage of. Lining the guys back up. Quickly trying to get the snap off. Maybe confuse the Buffalo defense. Dropping back. Everybody looks covered. The pressure gets to Tannehill again. 2 big sacks. This time Zach Brown gets to him. It is 3rd and 30. Of course, operating from the gun. Tannehill drops back, sidearm slings a beauty in there. That's Lorante Carew, I believe. That's a big-time pickup of yardage. He's still going to be short of the 30 necessary for the 1st, so Miami still punts it off. You putting the Buffalo offense back on the field. Shady McCoy dancing around before being slammed to the turf. Rashad Jones in on the tackle. 2nd and 6. Shady right up the gut, dancing again. He's not going to get the 1st, but he's pretty close to it. And I did jinx him. I actually did jinx him. Shady goes down. He's grabbing at his back or something. Enter Carlos Williams Sr., the Florida State guy. This guy is the Thunder to the Thunder and Lightning setup that they got back here. Now, he's shifty as well, but Carlos will put his head down and just run through you like he does right here for the short yardage to pick up the 1st. 2nd down later in that drive, we get a big-time pick, Kiko Alonso. I really want to re-sign the guy, but he want to leave, so you know us. Next man up, or we'll just draft somebody better. But that's a hell of a play. Kiko drops back, reading Tyrod's eyes the whole time, and then makes an athletic play to get the interception. That's the middle linebacker right there, y'all. It's some DBs that ain't getting that pick. Beautiful. Now let me go ahead and set up what's about to happen. You looking at receivers and you know what you want to do, right? Like, listen to me already making an excuse. And you're not really sure, so you kind of tap the button. I'm looking at A, I'm looking at RB. You can tell by how I floated it. I tried to kind of undo it. You know when you're playing baseball, that check swing? I tried to like check past it, and I end up coming right out, throwing an interception right after Kiko Alonso's interception. But we're going to blame that on the weather. We're going to say it was so cold, Ryan Tannehill, the football just kind of flew out of his hands. We turn it right back over. Buffalo, look, they understand that they better take advantage of the situation. Right now, both offenses are leaving a lot of points. You know what I'm saying? Like getting out here, getting in position and not doing anything with it. Buffalo want to take advantage of that. Play action pass here on 2nd down. Tyrod Taylor right across the middle. Sammy Watkins is their big name receiver. If he can stay on the field, he's a problem. He's a matchup issue waiting to happen. And on 2nd and goal, I just talked to y'all about Carlos. Carlos puts his head down, drags 2 or 3 Miami Dolphins into the end zone with him. That touchdown right there is going to put Buffalo up 2 scores right before the half. So we're going to go into the half trailing these guys by a couple of scores.
Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Bills are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Dolphins won't panic either. They know they just need to take it one play at a time.
All right, second half action. Miami starts the 3rd quarter off with possession. A score here kind of, restore the madness out here. 2nd and short. We're going to go into the flats. Arian Foster makes the catch. Couldn't power through the tackle by DB, mind you. It's going to be 3rd and inches. No huddle offense. Miami has not had much success when they run no huddle. Let's see what they got right here. Going to hand it off to Arian Foster. Number 90 comes through untouched, unblocked. They ain't even scratch him. Blows the play up in the backfield. It is 4th and short. Tannehill going no huddle again. I don't know if Adam Gase is okay with this. Tannehill drops back. I don't know what this is. First of all, that's a passing play. None of the passing icons ever came up. Tannehill gets hit, he fumbles, and they scoop and score. That's one of those all Madden gems right there. Like that I probably shouldn't have went for it on 4th down, but come on, man. You got to let me throw if it's a damn throwing play. Come on now, passing play. Anyway, here we go, man. 21-6. Miami offense back on the field. Of course, we're throwing the football. Look at Devontae Parker showing you guys what I told you earlier. He is emerging as a star this year. He just mossed 3 Buffalo Bills. And a couple of plays after that, Kenny still slides into the end zone with a touchdown reception to make it still a 2-score game. Maybe 1 if we can get the 2-point conversion, but we definitely got a football game again. We need to stop. Miami defense needs to stop. 2nd and 10. Carlos Williams, wide open hole. Tried to get little Juki right there at the end. He's brought down right after he picks up the 1st down. Adam Gay shows frustration on the sidelines. 1st and 10, another play action pass. They got a strike. Oh my God, that's Chris Culliver over there getting smoked by Sammy Watkins. 1-on-1. Chris Culliver's a pretty solid DB for us. He's been pretty decent this year. But, man, you don't want to press Sammy Watkins with nobody on top. The defensive coordinator got to hold that L. That's a dumb play. Don't press Sammy with no over-the-top help. What was you thinking? Tyrod Taylor delivered a perfect pass. Sammy Watkins did the rest. That's the easiest 7 points they got this game, other than that pass play that wouldn't let us pass. But I'm over it. I promise you, I'm over it. Miami offense back on the field, man. 3rd quarter, it's kind of now or never. I don't want to say that because it's a lot of football left, but I know how these things tend to go. Miami needs to make some noise right now. Tough catch right there by Kenny Stills. Kenny is another one of those guys that if he stays in the system, continues to develop, he can really be a person that defenses are going to have to scheme for. I think Kenny Stills is a good receiver. I really do. 3rd and short, Tannehill dropping back the pass, just barely getting the pass off before the pressure gets to him. That's Rob Ryan over there. Got that defense pinning those ears back, and on 4th and inches, Miami goes for it again, and we can't get inches. Arian Foster broke down in the backfield. It's those opportunities right there. Like, I did not call a good game. I'm going to go ahead and take the blame. I did not call a good game. 2nd and 9, the play action pass, man. Carlos Williams picked up Ndamukong Suh on that blitz. I don't know if you guys saw it. Suh blowed up the offensive lineman, and Carlos went head up with him. Okay, Carlos. Okay. Speaking of Carlos Williams, right here, great run. Like, once he gets to a defender, he's going to give him a move, or he's going to try to power through him. You're looking at the #1 ranked defense in the league. They've already given up 300 yards of offense so far this game. They're kind of getting gashed. Nothing is working. You can blame some of it on my play calling. You can blame the rest of it on this cold, snowy weather. We don't like it up here. Buffalo, whose offense is normally not really spectacular, looks pretty good today as Carlos Williams gets into the end zone for the 2nd time today. He's having a great game. He's probably happy as hell LaShawn McCoy got injured. He looked like the man out here. Tannehill and the Miami offense got to take some shots. When you got to take some shots and Jarvis Landry ain't on the field, that means you're looking for Devontae Parker. Parker comes up with a big-time catch right there. Miami doing a lot of no-huddle this game, and maybe that's the issue too. Miami is not a no-huddle type of offense. It works right here, though. They go back to Jordan Cameron. That's another 1st down. Keep the chains moving. 2nd and 10 later in that drive. They go back across the middle. That's Devontae Parker again. Great catch, breaking tackles, falling forward, moving the chains. Devontae, if ain't nobody else tried today, fam, you tried, and that was a horrible, horrible read. We go for it on 4th down again. Horrible, y'all. I would never play another game this trash again. This was trash. Like, I ain't even really want to upload this. This is trash. Carlos Williams just averaging a little over 3 yards to carry. He's just running the ball tough. Like, he's not breaking the big-time home run plays, but he's just tough. And late in the game, that's kind of what you want. He's wearing the defense down. He keeps those legs driving. He's eating clock. And, hey, man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Ryan Tannehill tries to hook up with Devontae again. He overshoots some, throws it a little too far. Darby and Devontae kind of got some words for each other after that play. 2nd and 10, Tannehill with time in the pocket. Just checks it across the middle. Devontae Parker makes another catch. Devontae, I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a Buffalo defender that dove into the play at the last minute, hitting Devontae, injured his shoulder. This is week 16. We got the playoffs to think about. We're playing without Landry and now possibly without Parker too. Now this whole game just feels like, I don't even know. I don't know what happened out here. Ryan Tannehill would hook up with Griff Whalen for another big-time play. That's Griff Whalen's first touchdown of the season. And like I said, man, it's the next man up philosophy. We got 2 receivers out. Adam Gase looks pissed off. This is one of the worst games I played this season in terms of my decision making and my play calling. And Miami takes an L. Now, luckily, they already, they punched their ticket to go to the postseason. We're going to be okay. I'm more right now upset at the loss of Devontae Parker. But anyway, we'll check in with the training staff, see how long he's going to be out for. That's all I got for this video. Stay tuned if you want to see stats. I got all that at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, show your love by banging the like button. It only takes a second. If you new, hit subscribe. I'm out the next time, y'all. Peace.